Hello friends and students, Namaskar. In India, few names resonate with the spirit of progress and social responsibility quite like the Tatas. For over a century, they have not only built businesses but dreams, not only industries but institutions. They saw education as the foundation of a vibrant and self-sustaining nation, and their contribution in this field are nothing short of visionary. From establishing premier research institutions, and they have fueled innovation to pioneering literacy and skilling programs that uplifted millions. The Tata legacy in education is unparalleled. With every step, they've opened doors for countless students, nurtured minds, and reached out to the marginalized communities, bringing hope and opportunity where it is needed the most. Join us as we explore the lasting impact of the Tata Group, a story of commitment to build an educated, empowered India, one that embraces every learner, every community, and every future. The Tata Group's commitment to education started way back in 1900s. In fact, in 1936, they started the Tata Trust, and its only commitment was to ensure that the country and the people of India are more educated. As we speak now, there are about 84 projects. Total 84 education projects that Tata Groups is funding, and they've trained or taught 3.6 million students across 3,412 schools in 26 states of this country. They cover about 145 districts, and most of them are from backward. 94% of these districts, they serve the backward communities. And below the poverty line, 66% of these students and teachers are trained. The women are 51%. So they really invest in ensuring that there is greater equity in the country. And that some of the initiatives are really heartwarming. In fact, for example, if you take the Mastiki Pathshala initiative that they have, which is essentially about rehabilitation program for street children in Jamshedpur. They provide education and support to these street children to integrate them into the mainstream society. Then they have a program called Titan Kanya, which in my opinion is funded by the Titan Group, the watchmaker that is owned by the Tata Group. And this program focuses on the girl child education. This benefited about 17,000 girls in the country. They also have another program called Ignite My Future in School. This is again an initiative by one of the group companies, which is TCS. Here, this particular program ensures that the computational thinking in education is prioritized. It integrates computational thinking and 21st century skills into the school curriculums across the country. The initiatives by the Tata Group also span towards adult literacy. They have a program where over 60,000 women across Dalit and tribal communities are learning and getting taught. This program spans across 4 states, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Jharkhand and Bihar. And the centers at which the adult literacy drive is happening keeps expanding year on year. It was launched in 2002 and the program keeps expanding itself, casting a bigger net to ensure that the country especially in these 4 states keeps expanding in terms of adult literacy. It is not just the community-based programs that Tata Groups have been funding. In fact, the Tata Group has been the pioneer in terms of thinking through of what the country needs for the future. And that is the reason why they've been thinking far ahead of what the government should otherwise be doing. In 1898, this was about 125 years from now, earlier than what we are sitting now, the Tatas founded a committee which wanted to understand what is the kind of research that the country has to do so that the people of India are benefited. And in 1898, they formed this committee. This committee submitted a report, and in 1905, they started establishing the Indian Institute of Science. They inaugurated the campus in 1909. The initial corpus of Tatas was 30 lakh rupees in 1909. The land was given by the royal family of Mysore, Mr. Vodeyar. 371 acres was provided for the establishment of this institution. The Tatas gave in with the buildings also. And that's how the best research institution of this country, which is the Indian Institute of Science, was formulated. And in 1958, the government realized the importance of this institution and gave it the deemed university status. In 2018, the government again realized the importance and made it the institution of eminence for the country. And since its inception, from day one, IISc has been the premier research institution of this country, and it has been ranking in every single world ranking, every single global ranking as the best university of India. The second institute that the Tatas have funded is the TIFR, which is also called the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. It has a profound legacy as India's premier research institution in fundamental sciences, contributing significantly to the field of physics, mathematics, biology, and computer science. 1945, it was founded in Mumbai by renowned Dr. Homi J. Bhabha with the backing of the Tatas. Initially, TIFR operated from a small campus at the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore before moving to Mumbai, where it was initially hosted in one of the Tata's own building called Kenilworth. In 1948, after India gained independence, TIFR became closely associated with India's nuclear program, with Dr. Bhabha spearheading atomic research as a key component of India's scientific progress. In 60s, TIFR established specialized research divisions, including high energy physics, theoretical physics, radio astronomy, and mathematics. In the 70s, the TIFR started collaborating to establish the ISRO, which is called the Indian Space Research Organization. The institute also contributed to the development of India's nuclear program, providing research technology expertise and trained personnel. TIFR was instrumental in establishment of BARC, which is called the Bhabha Atomic Research Center, which became the headquarters of India's nuclear research. So, to that extent, TIFR is extremely instrumental in driving the research capabilities of this country. The other institution that India benefited because of the Tatas is TISS, which is called the Tata Institute of Social Work. TISS was established in Mumbai as Sir Dorabji Tata Graduate School of Social Work. It's the first school of social work in India and possibly in Asia also. Its initial aim was to create a dedicated institution for the professional training of social workers in response to the country's growing social challenges. The school was renamed the Tata Institute of Social Sciences during 1944. During this period, TISS also played a significant role in training social workers who contributed to India's struggle for independence, particularly in the areas of public health, community development, and women's rights. In the 50s and 60s, after India's independence, TISS expanded its focus to align with the new nation's priorities. In 1964, TISS was recognized as a deemed university by the University Grants Commission and started offering formal degree programs and master's degree programs. In 70s and 80s, TISS established new departments, including those for medical and psychiatric social work, urban and rural development, and counseling psychology. Between 2004 and 2016, TISS expanded. TISS opened new campuses in Hyderabad, Guwahati, Tuljapur, and Chennai, expanding its reach to more regions and diversifying its offerings. This period marked a renewed commitment for serving marginalized communities, particularly in rural and underserved areas across the country. In fact, very recently, just this year, about 115 people in TISS were about to be sacked because the TISS did not have the funding to pay the salaries. And again, Ratan Tata ji, the late Ratan Tata now, unfortunately I have to say that, stepped in, ensured that these 115 jobs were saved because he said, I am going to pay for these people from now on. So the commitment of the Tata Group to ensure that people who committed to social work are under one roof and ensuring that there is proper research, proper training and proper skilling of these people so that India's social challenges can be tackled is much more than what meets the normal eye. The other very important institute that Tata's founded for India was TERI. TERI was founded as a Tata Energy Research Institute and it was based out of New Delhi. It was initially supported by the Tata Trusts. Its mission was to address the pressing issues of energy scarcity and environmental degradation, particularly in developing countries, including India. Between the 70s and 80s, TERI concentrated on research in energy conservation, alternative energy sources, and energy efficiency. This focus extended to rural energy, recognizing the need for accessible energy in India's vast rural landscapes. The reach and global influence of TERI expanded when they launched the TERI North America and TERI Europe centers. And in 2003, to reflect its broader mandate and focus areas, the institute rebranded from the Tata Energy Research Institute to the Energy and Resources Institute. Today, TERI stands as a leading research and policy institution in sustainability. Its work has made significant strides in integrating sustainability into India's development model, setting an example for environmental stewardship worldwide. One of the institutions that India is extremely proud of is ISRO, which is the Indian Space Research Organization. This also is because of Tatas. Their pioneering thought process of how ISRO is needed for the country is something that made ISRO possible. The Tata Trusts supported the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, TIFR, which enabled early space research and scientific advancements. This support indirectly contributed to the establishment of ISRO in 1969. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai founded the Indian National Committee for Space Research, which is also called INCOSPAR, in 1962. Conducting initial experiments all at TIFR facilities which is owned by the Tatas. INCOSPAR later evolved into ISRO and established itself into own centers with space research, and which is what ISRO today is. And then TIFR doesn't stop just there. Even BARC, which is the Bhabha Atomic Research Center, has its roots at TIFR. Tata Group's involvement with TIFR and the atomic energy program played a foundational role in the space program and the nuclear program of this country. Over the years, TCS collaborated with ISRO and BARC on multiple digital and technology solutions. TCS contribution includes software development, data analytics, and automation, enhancing ISRO's operational and research capabilities. The Tata Group's commitment to health sciences and medical education in this country has been nothing short of exemplary. They have established hospitals across 3 cities and maybe more. And in each of these hospitals, they also train, skill, and offer formal graduation and post-graduation programs. In the Tata Main Hospital that was established in Jamshedpur in 1908, in the city where Tata Steel is located, offers 9 specialities in terms of the technical and skilling courses. In 1939, they also established a nursing school, which is soon to be upgraded as a nursing college with BSc Nursing being offered as a formal degree program. The Tata Medical Center in Calcutta was established in 2011 as a state-of-the-art cancer care facility and cancer care research facility. It offers MSc in medical, surgical nursing, and oncology nursing. It offers multiple paramedical courses and offers integrated PhD courses in association with IIT Kharagpur. The other hospital that Tata's founded was in Mumbai. In 1941, they founded the Tata Memorial Hospital. The Tata Memorial Hospital is a key cancer research and treatment center. It offers most PG courses and one of the most sought-after institutions for the MD programs through NEET PG. The hospital also offers short-term courses on many specialties. Ratan Tata expanded the hospital, enhancing the national impact on cancer care. Tata's contribution into education is not just by establishing India's premier research institutions, but also establishing schools, faculties, and academics within the institutions that are already established. In fact, in IIT Bombay, the Tata Center for Technology and Design was established in 2014 by the Tata Trusts. The purpose and objective of this particular Tata Center of Technology and Design at IIT Bombay was to develop solutions for resource-constrained communities. It develops skilled talent through projects, coursework, and practice. Tata's also had a big hand in establishing XLRI, which is the Xavier School of Management in Jamshedpur. In 1949, when XLRI, which is also called the Xavier School of Management Jamshedpur, was set up, the Tata Steel facilitated for access to land and all the infrastructure. XLRI is strategically located close to the Tata Steel so that the students from Tata, XLRI get internships, scholarships, and even jobs at the Tata Groups. XLRI benefits from extensive support and collaboration with the Tata entities, and not just Tata Steel, but across all the Tata Group companies. The Tatas also funded the School of Policy and Governance at the Azim Premji University in Bangalore. The Tata Trust collaborates with the Azim Premji University in Bangalore for education programs and research initiatives. This is particularly focusing on policy, governance, and social development initiatives of the country. The Tata Group has provided significant funding and support for various IITs across India, including initiatives for research, innovation labs, and scholarships. For instance, the TCS, which is also called the Tata Consultancy Services, and Tata Steel have sponsored projects and contributed to establishing research centers at multiple IIT campuses across the country. The Tata Group's contribution to enhancing legal education also is very exemplary. The Tata Trust has supported NLSIU, which is based in Bangalore, through grants and initiatives aimed at enhancing legal education and fostering research in social justice, law, and governance in India. The Tata Trust also offers scholarships for students across various disciplines in India and abroad. They promote access to higher education, particularly in underserved communities across the country. The Tata Group's contribution to education is not just in India but outside of India. It's very, very global. The Tata Group has funded research centers and academic chairs at Harvard University, particularly through the donations made by Sir Ratan Tata. The Tata Group donated $50 million. The Tata Hall at HBS is a notable contribution established to support executive education and global leadership. The Tata Trust also founded the Tata Center for Technology and Design at MIT in USA, focusing on developing technology solutions for resource-constrained environments, particularly relevant for India's needs. The Tata Trust has also supported the Tata Cornell Institute for Agriculture and Nutrition at Cornell University, focusing on improving food security, nutrition, and agricultural development in India. The Tata Group's journey in education stands as a testament to the profound power of giving, of believing in people and communities, and of creating pathways where none existed. For over a century, Tata's commitment to education has transcended boundaries, reaching children in remote villages, empowering youth in underserved communities, and establishing institutions that have fueled India's intellectual and professional growth. From pioneering scholarships that give wings to Indian talent to building institutions like IISc and TISS that set benchmarks in education, Tata's vision has been unwavering. They have not only built structures but nurtured hope, allowing generations of Indians to rise beyond circumstances and seize their potential and opportunity. Tata's legacy in education isn't simply about schools or scholarships. It's about fostering a society that values knowledge, equality, and opportunity. As they continue to bridge divides and champion learning, the Tata Group reaffirms a powerful truth. True progress begins with empowered minds, and a brighter future can only be built when everyone has the chance to learn. In every child educated, every life transformed, Tata's legacy lives on.